everybody. How are you? Welcome to my kitchen today. We are back in the kitchen from last week. Last week we just had a fun family outing and we did it outside on my back patio. And my husband cooked, which was a nice break for me. So today we are back here. So I hope everybody enjoyed last week's event. And let's see, we will wait for a couple more people and we will get ready to go. I'm not sure who all is here today because it's not showing me. So let's see. I don't think I like where it doesn't show me who's here. All right, let's see. Hi, everybody. And get my apron. All right, this is what we're doing today. Today we are just going to do something really quick, simple, easy. We are making eggplant parmesan and zoodles. We're going to do it in the Pampered Chef air fryer. And we're going to do, that's what we're going to make the eggplant in. And we are going to do the zoodles in the Pampered Chef crock pot. So, very simple, very easy, and very quick. I hope everybody had a good week so far. It's been very hot here. I don't know how it's been everywhere else. I know with that storm that blew through, a lot of people are getting rain. I know in Michigan, my family said that it's been a lot of rain up there. So, hi Paula, how are you today? Are you guys still getting a lot of that rain and all that up there? I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, they don't really care for eggplant. And when I ask them why, a lot of people are saying it's because it's bitter. And I'm going to explain to you one of the reasons why. And my husband never really liked it either until one day when I made it for him. And he's like, oh, I do like this, the way you make it. Eggplant is one of the vegetables that is very acidy and bitter. And you have to do what they call beat it. And by beating it, I mean you have to take the bitterness out of it. And in order to do that, you have to, when you slice, you take an eggplant, you peel the skin off of the eggplant, and if you prefer to keep it on, you can do that too. And thank you, Paula. I have some of your pretties on actually today. You slice an eggplant, you take it. I prefer to take the skins off because I really don't want to eat it and then have to pull the skin out. That's just kind of gross. And you take it, you want to lay it down on a paper towel, and you want to salt both sides. And then you're going to leave it sit for a couple of hours. And if you actually come back and look at it after a while, you're going to see that your paper towel, and you're going to see the sweating, and it's going to be kind of brownish when it sweats. And then if you flip it over, you're going to see it happen on both sides. So then you're going to want to pat it and flip it, let it sit, like I said, for a couple of hours, and that will actually take the bitterness out of your eggplant. And a lot of other people say that it's slimy, and it's a texture thing. I can understand that. I'm a very textured person either. I will not eat Jell-O. To me, that is just nasty. And there's other foods that I won't eat because of the texture also. So, if you actually slice this and beat it, and you don't fry it so that it's like so fried out, it does not turn really slimy. It's all in how you cook things that, and how it works out. So that's what we're doing with that today. And then we're going to make like a homemade kind of sauce to put over it. And then I actually took some squash and I zoodled it with our zoodler. So I have panko crumbs in one, and like I said, I'm waiting for my new 3-piece thing to come from Pampered Chef so I can dip and go. And I have flour in another, and in here I am going to put eggs. Now, one of the secrets to like baking and cooking with eggs is if you leave some of them out. Hey Jess, how you doing, honey? Happy birthday, by the way. Jess is our oldest, and today is her birthday, so everybody say happy birthday. If you leave eggs out and you let them get to room temperature, they tend to bake better and cook better. So I'm going to take some of the eggs and I'm going to crack them in here. And because we save our eggshells here, I'm going to put them over in here. We save them because I actually grind them and we use them in our garden along with well, I'm the only one that drinks coffee. And if you notice, I have a assistant in my office, but I had to fire him yesterday because he tried to taste my coffee, and in our house that's a no, you don't touch almost coffee, so he was fired. But we save the coffee grounds and the eggshells, and they are actually a very good thing for your plants in your garden. This right here is one of my favorite tools, and it is a Pampered Chef whisk. It is weighted in the handle. There's a metal one. We also offer one that is coated right here. Absolutely wonderful to use. Right now, I'm sure all of you have gotten an invitation to the party that I am hosting. I am hosting it, and for every $100 in sales, I am purchasing something for one of the first responders, for a doctor, a nurse, fireman, police officer, EMT. They will get a make and take bag, like a lunch bag, and it includes all of the things that they need. Hi, Miss Hadgett. I sure do miss you. We will need to get together soon. I really, really miss you. Okay, now in my eggs, I like to put my spices. So I am putting some Italian spices. And I need to, as you see, my Pampered Chef. And anybody who knows me knows I am very, very bad at measuring, but we have the most amazing measuring spoons. And if you go on my site, let me grab the measuring spoons so I can show them to you. We have a category in there that is $20 and $25 and under. So there is a category for everybody in there. And right now, if you host a party and your party goes to $650 more, you get double rewards. I just closed the party this morning with the hostess. She got $350 in free product. Plus, she got four, count them, 4 hostess rewards. She ended up going out with almost $800 in free product, and she paid $40 for over $800 in free product. This is one of our spoons. It's a measuring spoon. This one actually measures from 1 teaspoon all the way down to 1 tablespoon. It is amazing. And this comes in a set of 2. This one also has the slider like the other one. And it goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon, and it slides with that slider. I just don't have it on there, all the way up to 1 teaspoon. Okay. Now I like to put my spices in the egg. It just seems to stick better to your product. So there's some onion and some parsley, some celery salt, and all of this equals actually out to about a 1/2 teaspoon a piece. Now this is my Pampered Chef garlic and herb. Okay, it is amazing, and one of the products that we have this month for the hostess half price is like 126. You can get 126 of these. Okay, half price for like, I think it's like $65 or something. You have to check it out, or just ask me and I will be happy to send you and talk to you about it. We're doing virtual parties for anybody who's not local. We can do the party online. And when you do the party, we play games, we do recipes, all kinds of stuff. So it's fun. It's not just a normal, people go in, do book, whatever. It's a fun party. Or, I mean, if you actually want an in-person party, we can do that. We can do a park party. We can do anything you want. Okay, now, all the spices are mixed in with the egg. I'm going to put that to the side and let you look at this. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay. So, and actually, like I said, a lot of people like to put it in their flour or something, but to me, if you put it in with your egg, it sticks better. So I am going to grab, and this right here is one of our Pampered Chef. I got a little bit of egg on there. Cutting boards. It comes in a set of 3. And they're absolutely wonderful. Okay. And like I said, we're going to do this in the air fryer. And these are our air fryer racks, just like the other ones. So, and I have already done these and let these bead. So what we're going to do first is we are going to put these in the flour. You always want to do a dry ingredient. A wet ingredient. Back to a dry ingredient, okay? That's how we do it, okay? And then we're gonna put this, because we are not frying, we are doing these. We are demonstrating today the air fryer, okay? So, dry, wet, and dry. Now, my husband and I found one thing that is nice about the Pampered Chef air fryer is you don't have to wait for this one to heat up like you do the other ones. Because for Christmas, my handsome husband bought me, oops, I'm gonna put this down so that you can see this better. I'm sorry about that. A Instapot air fryer before I bought the Pampered Chef one. And in that one, which I do, I'm not gonna lie, I do like that one also. We found that you have to let that one heat up and get the temperature before you can use it. The Pampered Chef one gets right, I mean, you just put your product in it and it goes and it's automatically heated up. And then last night I cooked chili in my Instapot, my Pampered Chef Instapot, and oh my goodness, was it ever good. Okay, this tray is full. Now I am going to do my next tray. Dry. Wet. Now, to me, instead of, a lot of people will fry these, and like I said, to do that just makes them taste soggy and slimy. And I think that's, you know, a problem why a lot of people do not like eggplant, between that and it being, that makes it also taste, that and the people don't like it because they say it tastes bitter. Well, like I said, I just taught you how to take the bitterness out. And this right here should also take away a lot of the sliminess is if you bake it or air fry it, either way. And it's also a lot healthier for your body. And who of us cannot, you know, handle a little bit healthier cooking? I know I can. Okay. And I think we might have just enough for one more piece here. And then we will move over to the air fryer and do that. All right, guys. Hi, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. But my live feed just decided to go kerplunk on me. So please forgive me. But we are back, and here we go. This is what it looks like, all nice and breaded and ready to go. We are going to use a little bit of this. I use to spray because it tends to make it a little brown. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Hi, Jess. Thank you for coming back. Okay. So we're going to spray it with this. And we are going to put it back in here. This is I will show it to you in just a moment. My Pampered Chef, nice little cooker. And I am great, Priscilla. How are you? I am doing wonderful. This right here is my cooker, or my air fryer, actually. I'm sorry, my cooker is on the other counter. And it is very easy to use. We are going to do an air fry. So we're going to turn this up here to air fry. It's going to go for about 25 minutes, but actually we're going to flip it and turn it because we don't want it to do that. And we're going to push the button. And it's automatically going to start and go at 25 minutes. So we want it to just, and it's going to go all by itself. Okay. So go. And it heats up automatically. Unlike the other fryers, it does not take anything to start it to go. It doesn't even need to be preheated. Okay. Any questions on that, guys? How are you handling this heat there, Priscilla? Do you like it? It's very hot out there, isn't it? Let me clean and spray my counter here. And we will start on the next item here for business.
Let me out! I'm stuck in your pocket.
Okay, now all right, let me wash my hands here. Dry them. And honey, did you let everybody know? I'm sorry? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to get a drink. I'm really parched there. Okay. Now, put some gloves back on. Now, if any of you guys, and I know you all do, watch my posts and all that kind of stuff, you know I am in love with my chopper. This chopper is one of my favorites. I absolutely love and adore this chopper. So we are going to use this chopper to cut up our vegetables to make our sauce. Because remember what we're making? We are making eggplant parmesan with Zootos. And we're going to do just a slight little red sauce to go with it. This right here is one of our new Pampered Chef paring knives. You can get them in a set of 1 or a set of 3. They are all newly designed. The handles are very sturdy and hard, and the blades are very strong, sharp, and will last you. And if you decide to host a party or anything like that, you just might get one for a gift. And a couple other things, you never know. Check it out, try it, and see what happens. This month is a great month for parties. Double hostess rewards, all kinds of stuff. You can even earn an air fryer if you don't have one for, I believe it's like $115. Or if you don't have a Instapot, you can get an Instapot for a great price. You can get all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I closed a party this morning for a hostess, and she got, I think she ended up paying like a little bit over $40 for over $800 in products. Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. So, I just took, let me put you back down here, about a half of a nice dark green pepper. Remember, the darker your vegetables, the better they are and the more healthy they are for you. Here is an onion. I have about a half of one here that I am using. And I'm just cutting it into chunks and putting it in my chopper. And I already cut up some celery earlier. So here's some celery. I just cut it in about 1.5 inch chunks or so. And some nice ripe Roma tomatoes. Taking them, I'm going to cut them in fourths, put them in here. Cut them in fourths, slop them in. Okay. Put the lid on and See how easy that is? Down and down it goes. Okay, let's check it. Okay, we're gonna do it just a little bit longer, I think. And we're gonna check it. Okay. That smells so good in here. I want to do it just a little bit more because in here you can actually chop this to be as fine as you want or as chunky as you want. I want this to be in between. I want it to be a little bit chunky. But not too fine. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. So, that looks really good. Okay, now I'm going to take this garlic right here, and because when we do the zoodles, I'm going to actually put it through the garlic press, but in here I actually just want chunks of garlic. So I am going to cut this with our Pampered Chef knife. Our knives are so nice. Can you see this? They're weighted. They're very strong. And they all come with a protective cover, which you can slide and keep them in the drawers. And if you do a party, you can get them like a whole set for 50% off, which is a marvelous, wonderful deal. My sister-in-law just got the whole set. Steak knives is one of her 50% off. And because somebody hosted a party off of her, she went on that party and got another set for 50% off. I mean, what a deal. So, I mean, you can't beat that. That is actually a wonderful, marvelous deal that she got. Because you can't beat these knives, I'm telling you. I mean, look at all done, because I want chunks. Garlic is so good for you, and I get my garlic from a farmer up in East Texas who grows this, and so it's all organic. I'm telling you, it's marvelous. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut this like this because I was gonna put it through the garlic press, but you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. We're gonna saute some of this and then put it in with the zoodles. And we have a marvelous maker that does zoodles and all kinds of things. on my site. So whoever has not checked out the site, you need to go in and check it out. And Paula, I know you love the spices. And like I said, all the spices this month. You want one of what, Jess? Okay, there we go. All right, we are going to saute these. Let me take these off. Actually, hang on, I took one off way too soon because I've got to do these mushrooms. We've got mushrooms here. Sorry about that. Now mushrooms, guys, because if you run them underwater, they turn soggy. Mushrooms, you just want to take a paper towel and gently wipe them down. Just have a party and you can earn an air fryer. So here's mushrooms. Mushrooms are a very, actually, a lot of people don't like them, but there are a lot of different varieties of mushrooms. And mushrooms are very healthy for you. And just because you don't like one variety of mushroom, try a different variety. And try them in different forms. Try them different ways. And, do different things with them. You never know what you like until you try different things. People, I guess, don't realize, did you know that your taste buds change every few years? I did wash my hands, and I know I'm only doing this with one glove, but my husband and I will be the only ones eating this tonight, so I guess it will be okay. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to bring this over here, and I will be taking you with me. And we are actually going to be turning this over. I'm going to open up the air fryer. Oh, these look good. We're going to be turning. Grab I'm going to show you this. Don't those look really good? And they're very healthy. This is one of our large spatulas. Oops, I don't know if you can you see that very well. And this is our smaller one. This is one of our slotted spatulas. So I'm going to turn this over and flip it like this. And flip this one over. And I'm going to flip this one over. This one doesn't want to. And if you remember, I need to spray these again. Okay. And I'm going to spray these again, but I'm going to take it away from my laptop because I really don't want to spray avocado oil on my laptop. So, guess I need to take the cap off the avocado oil. And we are going to put this one on the bottom tray this time, or on the bottom rack. And we are going to, let's do this. Make it a little bit easier, I think. Okay. And we will take this one out. And flip them. They look really, really good, guys. I'm very, very happy and impressed. I think this is going to be a very good dinner. And a pretty healthy one. Okay, let's see what we got. Right, and we're going to put these back in, and we're going to finish cooking, or air frying them actually. Okay, and let me clean up these crumbs here. You're always going to have a little bit of crumbs that come off, which is normal. Okay, now this is my crock pan, my rock crock pan from Pampered Chef. It can go freezer, refrigerator, microwave, stove, oven. It is amazing. We have a whole collection of these. Okay? And it has a nice lid that comes with it. I'm going to heat up the olive oil that I put in here. I do not use canola oil, so if any of your recipes ask for canola oil, if that is something that you use in your household, go ahead. Canola oil, yes, it comes from a plant, but it was originally designed and made to help like cars and motors and all of that kind of stuff to work. It is not something that is really good for your body. So I do not use it in my household with my family. I use olive oil, or I use avocado oil. I do not use canola oil. So and it doesn't take long for this to heat up. So Miss Hadget, are you like enjoying this weather? Alright, that is doing pretty good in there. So I am going to put my This is one of our scrapers and spatulas. Yes, I also use Pam, Ruth. I have the baking Pam, I have the olive oil Pam, and the butter Pam. I do like to use that also. But when I'm using my air fryers, I use the olive oil or the avocado oils. These are very nice. They're very thick, very they're flexible where they need to be. They're very strong. I have the large, I have the skinny scrapers, I have the small ones. They're very nice. This is very hard, so it does not break. Okay. And they can withstand the heat. So, I'm going to stir this. Here are my zoodles. If anybody's wondering what in the world is she talking about by a zoodle is like a zucchini noodle, a green, like squash noodle, and then you just turn it into like a spaghetti noodle. I am trying to get away and get my husband and my family away from a lot of pastas, starches, and just to eat healthier. It just, I think we can all, eat a little bit healthier and just have a little bit healthier diets. So that's what I'm trying for us. So, I know my husband was saying a couple days ago, we've eaten so much chicken lately, just chicken. What, what can we do a little bit different? So, we've been trying different things and different, and this actually is what I zoodled. And I zoodled one. And one of these made a whole big bowl of noodles, which is plenty for us. Okay. You want to make sure that your garlic, if anybody knows the secret to getting rid of ha-has, I have what I call ha-has. It's where girls move around to the back and say, ha-ha, look where I've gone on vacation to, and they just, Jess, you can have a bite. I mean, come on over for dinner. There's always room at the table for everybody. I thought you were doing a barbecue for your birthday. You want to come over for dinner, say so. All right, now with this, I have to say, my child is, I want to come over for dinner, and I'm sure your daddy isn't going to mind, you know that. All right, zoodles. I put, there's like a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. I did the garlic. The garlic is, just barely sauteed. And zoodles. Put the zoodles in. They do not take long at all. So, they're in there. These are Pampered Chef tongs. What's very nice about these is you just touch and you can touch them back and they stay touched. See that? Touch and they're back apart. Zoodles do not take long. Stir. Stir. And you don't even have to strain them afterwards. You just stir. And guess what? They're like done. Because you don't want them to be squishy and soft. Okay? And when you do it with the oil and you do it with the onions, they're really good. And I'm going to take a little bit. See, now that I want to do my magic, it's not going to work. There we go. And I'm going to use my fresh Parmesan cheese. Everybody who watches my shows, you guys know I always use what? Oh, you're doing crawfish. That's right. Aren't you doing it today, Jess? But everybody, okay, nobody's gonna answer. Everybody who knows me knows I always use what? Fresh what? I never, ever, ever use pre-shredded cheese. Why? Because they use chemicals and sawdust to keep it apart. So always use fresh cheese and grate it. You will get more for your dollar. It's healthier for you. And you don't have to worry about having all those chemicals in your body and in your food. There you go. Zoodles are done. And all set. There we go. I'm going to show them to you. Can you see? All right, we are going to put these in the back burner because I am going to take actually we are going to do this in a little bit of butter. And yes, I only use real butter, and it's unsalted. And I'm going to put it in this nice little pan. And I'm going to heat it up a little here. And then we are going to put our mushrooms in this pan. Because we are actually going to heat this up a little bit. Oh, okay, I thought you were doing it today. Hey, Mutt, how are you? Let me talk to your daddy and see what's going on. I don't know how ladies got meetings, Jess, and I'll find out. Sorry, guys, I am really, really parched. I drink lots of water and lots of coffee. How hot is it there today, Mutt? Okay, we are gonna do these mushrooms. It only takes a second, so you want to do the mushrooms on very low heat. Just for about 6 60 seconds, and then you want to add the rest of this. Like I said, it does not take long at all. Then you want to add this, because it doesn't, you know, you want all the flavors to blend in together. And then this is just something that you want to like lay on top of your zoodle. Because you're going to layer your dinner. Oh, it's only 77 there. Nice. It's really warm here. All right, guys. This is our final product of our eggplant. How does it look? Looks really, really good, don't it? I'm going to put it back in here. I think it looks marvelous. And there you go. And let me dish out a little bit of this for you. Sorry about the armpit there, but as you know, this, you know, is a family show. Oh, you're gonna come to Mutt for dinner? Come on over. Come on over. Everybody is always welcome at my table. Everybody is welcome. Nobody has ever turned away. And one final step. And dinner is served. Voila. Actually, you know what? Here we go. And dinner is served. How does it look? There we go. All right, Ruth, thank you. Thank you, Ruth, for coming. Thank you, Matt. All right, dinner is served for today, and can I get anybody else anything else, or can I offer anything to anybody? Does anybody have any questions for today? No? All right. Well, I thank everybody for watching, and I hope everybody had a good time, and thank you for, coming from my kitchen to yours. And you know what? Come back next week. And please, everybody, you know what? Just post on my on my line and tell me what you would like to see me cook. If you have any suggestions. I don't know. All right, Priscilla, that would be great. Give me a call, stop over. We'll have to do something. All right, I love you too, Jess. Just give me ideas on what you would like to see done. And the deep fryer, are you talking about the Instapot? Next week, we're going to be doing something with the Instapot. And that is for next week's show. We're going to be doing an Instapot. Let me know what you want me to do. Mutt. Oh, I'm not doing crawfish. No, that's no way. Ugh. So, and don't forget to go on my site, on the party site, if you want to help. I just did the air fryer. We just did the air fryer. Go on there and, help out a worthy cause, for the police, the doctors, nurses, firemen, EMTs. Just go on there and I just did the air fryer. Go back and watch. We just did that today with the eggplant. And help out a worthy cause for this month. And I just thank you guys for everything that you do. And I love you, and I'm gonna go for now. All right, thank you. From my kitchen to yours, and just remember, food brings family and people together.